Hello, UNAC UHCP. As we head into Labor Day, we're reminded of the courage and determination of workers before us who fought for fair wages, safer workplaces, and basic dignity. This day is a celebration of our past victories, but more than that, it's a promise we make for what's to come. Because there's more at stake right now than our contracts. It's about making sure we never lose what generations before us fought for, and it's about building a legacy for future generations. Throughout the bargaining process, we are all embodying the essence of this holiday, and we have so much to be proud of. Our affiliate leaders have been doing an amazing job of keeping you posted, and people are fully engaged. This is what makes our union strong. Many of you have heard me say, show up, step up, speak up, and that's exactly what you, our members, are doing. Our affiliates and chapters have been hosting town halls, organized and led by local leaders. At one of them, close to 1,000 people showed up. If you haven't been to a town hall yet, the next time your affiliate or chapter holds one, make sure you are there. On August 1st, we had 4 picket lines in a single day. It was like a rolling caravan, and thousands of you showed up. We made our presence felt and made our voices heard. At Beverly Hospital, we delivered a powerful petition with participation from over 80% of the membership. Each individual name on that paper holds its own weight, but together in solidarity, that's unshakable. And we've been standing in solidarity with unions in other sectors, joining their actions, walking their picket lines, and lifting our voices for fairness and respect. Because when one union rises, together we all rise. This week, we had our very first ever UNAC UHCP strike school, 2 separate days. And again, thousands of you showed up, committed and focused. And you know what that means, right? It means we're ready. More than ready. We're already winning. Just recently, we finalized a tentative agreement for the Sharpry-Steely APPs. This is NPs, PAs, and midwives. This group joined UNAC UHCP in December of 2023. And after 1 year, 7 months, and 25 days of persistence, they have successfully bargained for their first contract, which includes significant improvements for the unit. And it strengthens our presence and power in San Diego. Voting for ratification has just begun, and to all of you involved, I offer my congratulations and admiration for an extraordinary accomplishment. We'll keep our members posted on social media so we can all share in this victory. It definitely takes patience and persistence. Things are escalating at Parkview and Riverside, and the Parkview bargaining team has brought in a federal mediator to join the remaining bargaining dates, so the employer doesn't waste our time and play games. Our team is in it for the long haul. They are standing strong, and they will not back down. Our entire union stands with them in full force, whatever it takes, and so do our siblings from other unions everywhere. Like I said, we are ready. And our tiny but mighty Garden Grove Community Hospital kicked off their bargaining this month. And one of our largest bargaining units, SPIN, is also underway. One of our SPIN members, Peggy Bowman, recently celebrated her 35th anniversary with Sharp on the first day of SPIN bargaining. She has attended every round of negotiations since the beginning of SPIN, and she has a message for all of our members. She put it so well. Management has to see us showing up to support our team members at bargaining. If they don't, then they believe we don't care about safe staffing ratios, our pay, or the safety of our patients. So the more people who are visible at these meetings, the stronger we will be. Peggy, thank you for that message. At all of our bargaining tables, observers are showing up, stepping up, and speaking up to support their teams. And we need you to keep this up. Lately, I've been talking about what I call the 3 S's: solidarity, strategy, and sacrifice. About 2 weeks ago in Oakland, a room full of observers turned into something more. While we were waiting on the management team, a Kaiser executive was in front of the room, taking questions and sharing thoughts. About 50 midwives showed up ready to stand their ground. One of them raised her hand and said, "In my lifetime, I've delivered over 10,000 babies. I assist with C-sections, and I've had special training. And yet you're trying to slash our pay so we make less than the other nurses and less than we're making now? I feel completely disrespected." And then she paused. The room was quiet. She looked around the room and she said, if anyone else here feels disrespected, please stand up. And in an instant, without a word, every person in that room got out of their seat to stand in solidarity. We had a wave of blue. Seeing this, I had chills throughout my body. It was like a scene out of a Norma Rae movie, a standstill moment. And I kept thinking to myself, what's going to happen next? Here's what happened. By the end of that day, the Kaiser executive and the chief negotiator offered a full apology to the room. And they promised to come back with a wage proposal that's more meaningful. Let me tell you, UNAC UHCP, that does not happen. This wasn't planned, it was a spontaneous expression of our conviction and our power. They stood in solidarity, and their solidarity stands for all of us. Solidarity works, and so does strategy. Our bargaining teams are executing their strategy with exceptional skill. So think about what you are seeing, what you are doing at your workplace and in your community. It all makes a difference. And speaking of sacrifice, the Southern California pharmacists were joking that their bargaining team was going to bring sleeping bags to the next bargaining days. That's how committed they are, willing to do whatever it takes, as long as it takes, to get the contracts that the pharmacists deserve. And so are all of us. Please stay connected just like you've been. Keep an eye out because strike authorization votes may be called by your bargaining teams. We've already had 2 votes in Northern California with our CRNAs and our midwives. They voted to authorize strikes by 98% and 100%. If and when you get called upon to vote, you need to show that same solidarity and determination, and I know you will. Dr. Martin Luther King once said, "Workers must stand together to achieve meaningful change and protect their rights." And that's exactly what we're doing. Our power is undeniable and we will never back down. UNAC UHCP, when I think about Labor Day, it reminds me at the end of every day, I want to go to sleep at night knowing that I did my very best to build fairness, safety, and dignity. And not just for myself, but for my union siblings, for our families, and for future generations to come who will take this torch and build something greater still. So I ask you, UNAC UHCP, what does Labor Day mean to you? Thank you for your courage, your engagement, your solidarity. We are on the right path. It's an upward trajectory with surging momentum fueled by our collective power and always lifted by justice. Thank you, UNAC UHCP. Happy Labor Day.